Welcome to Emilio's Pin House. It's December, it's officially Christmas time, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope everyone's having a good start to your month. It's a great day for me. I've created my first pin tag in coordination with my friends Clipper and Kitten and DznyCrzyFmly. Our 3 channels are going to be kicking this pin tag off today, but we're doing it as a 25 Days of Christmas 25 channel challenge. We're hoping 25 channels participate in doing this pin tag and sharing your videos and all of your interesting pins for everyone to see. At the end of this, I'll be tagging some of my friends, but if you're watching this, please feel free to join us, do this pin tag. The prompts will be in the description. It's a lot of fun. We hope everyone has a good time with it. This is a Nightmare of Christmas Movies pin tag. After I was done writing it, I thought it really is a nightmare because if you haven't seen all the movies, the prompts may not make sense. However, don't be afraid. You can still do the pin tag. You can still find your pins to fit the prompts. Don't be afraid. Please join us. So let's look at some pins. The first prompt is Home Alone. Show a character who would surprisingly fend well if left home alone. I would love to see a Home Alone movie where Jessie from Toy Story takes on Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern in a house full of goodies. I think she's very crafty. She can work with whatever's around her and turn it into a useful tool and get things done. In my mind, she's just like Kevin. Number 2, The Family Man. Who could use a glimpse into what their life could have been? This one's a little deep for me because I care about this. I chose Mama Imelda from Coco. I've chosen this pen before for a purple dress, but here's a pen who I would love to say to this character, imagine what your life could have been like if you hadn't kicked out music. You could have still grieved and dealt with it and become a stronger person, but you kicked music out for yourself and everyone else around you. And life may have been much better if you had music in it. Things may have been easier to deal with if you had music to help you. Number 3, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Pick a pin with a heart or a character with a big heart. Another very easy one for me. I chose one of my favorite characters, Moana. Not only does she have a big heart, but for a character of her age, she's essentially a child or a teenager, she doesn't have the whiny, petulant characteristics of characters that age. They're usually prodded to grow, become better people, accomplish things, but in her case, it was the opposite. Her father didn't want her to do what she wanted to do to save her people and essentially save the earth. And she went and did it anyway and went on a big and dangerous adventure. So in my mind, she always has the biggest heart. Not to mention, she has the heart of Te Fiti right around her neck at this point. Number 4, Miracle on 34th Street. Show Santa or any character wearing red. We've looked at this guy recently. I want to look at him again. One of my favorite Santas from Santa from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's got a little bit of a spinner element. Nice big red suit. I love how they drew him here. Number 5, A Christmas Carol. Pick a pin with a ghost or a ghost story. And for that, I picked... We have Mr. Potato Head, Woody, and a little green alien from Toy Story appearing as ghosts from one of my favorite ghost stories and rides, The Haunted Mansion. This one was nice and simple. 3 ghosts, just like Nightmare, or just like A Christmas Carol. It was just a perfect pin for this. Next, it's Christmas Charlie Brown. Show a Christmas tree or any holiday decoration or scene. I actually don't believe I have anything with a Christmas tree, which I didn't think of when I was putting this together. However, for this I have two pins I want to share because I got them together and they've been together. Here are a couple of Jack Skellington pins. One where he's making he's trying to make a snowflake but ends up making a spider and a spider web. And then here's another one where he's looks confused, maybe tangled up in some Christmas lights, but there's a Christmas wreath there too. Next, number 7, Home Alone 2. Who would survive being lost in New York? Again, I would love if they actually took this and made it into a little short. Didn't have to be a long thing. But somebody who knows about being on her own, traveling, making the most out of life, dealing with whatever life gives her. There is Bo Peep, as we see her in Toy Story 4. I love that character. I love what the character became. I love how she became really strong, independent, very, very useful, crafty. She kicked up a bit of attitude, which was just wonderful to see. I have a lot of fun watching her in Toy Story 4. She's one of my favorite characters in the franchise overall. Next up, It's a Wonderful Life. Show an angel, a hero, or a gift. And again, as I was writing these, I really didn't have any pins in mind. I was just trying to be creative with the prompts. So I didn't have anything in mind, and I had to kind of hunt for this. And I thought, here is Merryweather, who is kind of an angel, and she's kind of a hero she is a hero because she uses her blessing as a gift to Aurora, which essentially saves her life. Next, The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Halloween. Choose any Halloween-related pin. This was my way to get Halloween into a Christmas pin tag. I just needed an excuse. And Nightmare Before Christmas is a great way to enjoy Halloween in December. I do it every year. I use it in any way I can. Here is a great pin. I don't remember how I got this, but it's Jessica Rabbit in kind of a cat costume, and she's coming out of a jack-o'-lantern. She's got makeup on, nice little tail, great dress, and like I said, gave me an excuse to pull out a Halloween pin in December. Next, Elf. Show a pin related to travel. Here's one of my favorite rides, and one of the greatest songs ever written. Ask DznyCrzyFmly. They'll tell you how much they love that song. But essentially, that ride is kind of like a magical travel through the earth, through different cultures. You get to see children of all cultures singing songs in all their languages. It's a wonderful ride around the globe. It's a beautiful thing that they created. That song might drive you nuts. It might drive me nuts sometimes. I'm humming it, whether I like it or not. DznyCrzyFmly will tell you a thing or two about that song. But I love that ride. It's really a travel through the globe. Number 11, The Ref. Pick a pin with a character wearing a strange headpiece. Of all the pins I have, this is a pin I got recently, and I thought this is the perfect thing because this guy has an odd thing on his head, or I've always found it odd. And that is Darth Vader. Darth Vader said he's Darth Vader and he doesn't have to go up on the stage with all the other pins. I told him he has to go up there, but he said he wouldn't do it. But there he is. Just got this guy a fig pin. I've mentioned before, I do not collect Star Wars, but it was only smart to get this thing. And then there's his really, really strange helmet that everyone knows and loves. And there he is. He said he's Darth Vader and it's too important to go up there with everybody else. So we'll have to look at him down there. And finally, Die Hard, A Christmas Party. Whether you like it or not, there's always going to be a debate. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it not? I always feel like Christmas when I'm thinking of that movie and especially watching it. So it made it into the pin tag. And the prompt is show any pin with Christmas or a party. I have nothing Christmassy as far as parties go. However, one of my fondest memories is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and this is the official event pin available only to partygoers in Magic Kingdom during the hours of the party. We have Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie marching down the street, trick-or-treating, having a wonderful party time. Great background to this. Love the clouds and bats and the little city behind them. And there we are. There's my Nightmare of Christmas Movies pin tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the pins. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me go on about pins. And as I said, we are hoping that 25 channels join us in participating in this pin tag. I would love to tag my great friend Erika of Erika's Enchanted Disney, my friend Kate, who I'm hoping will do this, and as well a channel I've been watching and enjoying as they do their pin trading through the parks, Pincess Shannon. I'll have all of them linked below. I'll be sending this to them. But again, if you're watching this, if you're listening, you are invited. You are very welcome to do this pin tag with us. And if you do, please come back here, share a link in the comments, let us all take a look at it. I'd love it. Other than that, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Clipper and Kitten, DznyCrzyFmly, for being good friends, for allowing me to do this, for not telling me that these are horrible ideas. They were very kind and very welcoming for this. And that is all I have. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you have a good December, and we will see you next time. Before I go, I want to take 1 second here to say thank you once more to Erika for her beautiful Christmas present that she sent me. She's still waiting on me to send her mine, but it's on the way, or it's in the works, I should say. But thanks to all of the little bits of her Christmas present, I was able to have a nice little Christmas decoration here for this Christmas tag video. So I just wanted to let everyone know that the set dresser credit has to go to Erika of Erika's Enchanted Disney. Thanks again. Have a good day.